Hey everybody, welcome back. Trying something different today. Gonna run through a Tryhackme room. It's an easy room called Bounty Hacker. I talked a big game about being the most elite hacker in the solar system. Prove it and claim your right to the status of elite bounty hacker. But I thought I might do it a little bit different. So bottom of the screen there you can see a Notion page where I'll take some notes about findings and things as we go. VPN's already on, machine has already started, so let's just have a quick run through the questions, see what we've got to do. We've got to deploy the machine, we've got to find open ports, find who wrote the task list, find the service. Can be brute force with a text file, so I guess we're going to find a text file, find the user's password, and then from there get on to the box in some fashion and get the user text and the root.txt. So pretty standard CTF kind of stuff. So let's tick off that we have deployed the machine, set up to get our nmap started. We'll do it nice and verbose, no ping, all ports. We'll do it fast. We'll output everything to gnmap, nmap and XML. We will grab banners, we'll run save scripts as we normally do and fire it off, see what we get back. While that's running, might take a little while by the looks of things, but we can tick off this second question because we found some open ports. Now we have found port 21, we found port 22, and we've found port 80 so far. Services haven't come back yet, but we're going to make some assumptions based on the ports that we've got: FTP, SSH, and too many P's, HTTP. And I will also just take that nmap command, hop that in there so that we know what we've done, get the versions out of our port scan, and then we'll take the information that's in there and chuck that into its own page, so into this nmap output full page. So while we're waiting for that scan to complete, looks like it's taking a little bit of time. Let's just flick over to another terminal and we will connect to FTP and see if we can get on here anonymously. We'll move over to passive mode, binaries, have a look at what we can find. Okay, so we've got a logs text and a task text, the root of the FTP directory, so probably nothing else from there. So let's get logs.txt and task.txt, put FTP. Let's have a look at task.txt. Protect vicious, plan for red eye pickup on the moon. Let's have a look at what we find in logs.txt. Okay, so that looks like a password list, which makes sense based on our question. Still going. We might be in here before we even get to the point of the scan finishing. But who wrote the task list? We can see that here. Task.txt is Lynn. What service can you brute force with the text file found? Well, we know I've got SSH and we know we've got FTP, so we can try poking Hydra at both of those. 10, 10, 153, 140. Okay, no passwords found against FTP, so let's see if we can brute force our way into SSH, and we can. Let's copy that. We can brute force SSH with that password. We should probably at least have a look at what the web page gives us. Images, kind of nothing much interesting in there. I guess we could save that just in case that comes out later and we need it for a bit of stego or something. So we'll save that and just make some notes. SSH in as this guy, 10, 10, 153, 140, paste the password, and we're in on Lynn's desktop as Lynn. Let's grab that as we need it. Okay, let's start having a look around and see what we might be able to see. We can have a look at the the passwords file. Let's see if we got anyone else that we might be able to escalate to. Doesn't look like it. They'll look like fairly standard system accounts, not user level accounts. So what do we got here? We can have a look at bash history, see if there's anything in there. Not really. Have a look on what's in the SSH directory, and we could grab that file, which is encrypted. So we could capture that SSH key, and we could probably decrypt that if we wanted to, and just for the sake of doing so, for a word list, we will use locks.txt, and we'll see if that actually uses that same. It does. Cool. So we could also use this to SSH in as Lynn, and we're in as Lynn again. So while we're here, let's see if Lynn can run any sudo commands, which you can. You can run tar. So let's have a look at GTF opens, and let's find tar, and let's see what we can do if we have sudo on tar. Sudo, we can, what can we do? If the binary is allowed to run a super user by sudo, does not drop the elevated privileges, and may be used to access the file system, escalate or maintain privileged access. So let's go back here and have a look, and let's paste that command and see what happens. We get root. Cool. Let's go and have a look here then. We can do the same thing. We can have a look at the SSH keys to do what I thought it was going to do. What I hoped it was going to do, rather. I just didn't notice that it changed the root. Okay. Cool. So let's go back here then. We can grab roots key. And we could do the same thing with this. SSH to John, root out to root hash, and then we can see if we can use John to break that as well. And let's, again, just for the sake of it, see if we can use the same word list, and we'll see if we can get that same. Nope. Okay. But what if we used rocku word lists rocku.txt? Quite possibly not actually crackable there. Yeah, oh, that's right. We could just change the root's password and or create a new file, a new unencrypted file, and set up persistence that way. But in any case, we are root, and we can grab the root flag. No, cat root.txt. Grab the root flag. Chuck that in there, and chuck that in there as well. And that is that room complete. And I did it in a disappointingly weird way. So thanks for tuning in. Quite a quick solve, and fun, and done. And I'll see you next time.